peeps, hope you're okay. Welcome back to the gym. It is me, Andy Chadwick, and I've got another Friday fitness for you with a great exercise. And this week we're going to be looking at the Turkish Get Up. If you've never heard of this exercise, it's a great exercise for hip mobility, shoulder mobility, and also hip stability and shoulder stability as well. Now, what we're going to be looking at here is a full body movement working from the floor to standing with a weight over our head. Okay, so we're going to be looking at holding that plate or that dumbbell, that kettlebell, whatever it may be that you use overhead. So be very careful when you do this, okay? Now, when we go through this movement, I'm actually going to break it down into a few different sections, and you can work to any section you need to be able to improve your hip mobility, shoulder mobility, or the hip stability or shoulder stability, okay? So at any point, if you need to, just stop at that point, work on that point, get stronger at it, and then when you feel stronger, you can then progress onto that next stage, okay? So to begin with, we're going to come down onto the floor, and we're going to go lying down onto our back. Now, from here, there's a few different ways that you can start this. I'm actually going to do a demonstration with no weight first, and I'm going to start by lying on my back. Okay, so from here, I'm going to bring my right foot onto the floor, flat, and I'm going to take my right hand up into the air. I'm going to take my left hand out at 45 degrees, and then take my left foot out at 45 degrees. Okay, so from here, I've got what looks like half a star on my left side, and the knee and the hand in the air on the right side. From here now, I'm going to use my left elbow, and I'm going to sit on up, keeping my hand up above my head. Okay, from here, the next stage is to bridge up, keeping my hips as high as I can. This is where my shoulder stability comes in on that left side and the right side, holding that dumbbell. From here, I'm going to bring my left leg underneath the body, and I'm going to place that knee down. I'm going to take my left hand off the floor, and I'm going to come into that lunge position with my hands built up above my head. From here now, I'm pushing my toe into the floor, and I'm going to drive up and stand with my hand over my head. Now when I get to the top position here, I'm not done. I'm only halfway through the rep. I'm going to come back down onto the knee, and I'm going to place my left hand down onto the floor. So I'm back into that position I was a moment ago. I'm going to turn my left foot in, and I'm going to bridge up and bring that left foot through. I'm going to sit down onto the floor, take my left elbow down, and I'm going to come back down, right onto the floor. Okay, from here, I can then bring the dumbbell back down if I needed to. So we're going to go through that again, and I'm going to actually bring it in a weight so you can see it this time. So we're running through the full movement, but at any point you can stop if you feel like it's a difficult movement to do, and you're struggling with that certain area, maybe through the hips or through the shoulders, and you can work and progress through that position in the movement. Okay, so again, the right hand is going into the air with the dumbbell this time. The right foot is going flat on the floor, and that right knee is bent. My left foot is going down to about 45 degrees, and so is my left hand, and I'm placing it flat on the floor. From here, I'm going to sit up, using my left elbow, keeping that dumbbell above my head. Okay, I'm onto my left hand. I'm going to use my left hand and my right foot, and I'm going to bridge on up. From here, I'm going to bring that left foot under the body, keeping that dumbbell up. Now I'm halfway into that lunge. I'm just going to bring my left hand off the floor, up into that lunge position, with the dumbbell over my head, and from here, I'm going to stand on up, and we get there. From here now, it's reversing it out, and down, onto that one knee, again that toe is dipping to the floor. From here, I'm going to flatten it out, take my left hand down to where it was, on the floor. From here, bridge up, bring that left leg through. Bring the hips down, and sit, take the left elbow down, come back down onto the floor, and then bring that dumbbell down. So you can see here, there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of stability that we have to work on with this movement, okay? Now, sets of 5 reps are going to be good here on each side, and you're going to start to see if there's any imbalances between the two. Now, I have a bit of an issue with my left hip, so when I'm working on the left side with the Turkish Get Up, I really have to take my time and work through it and feel like I'm opening the hip out, so it's going to give me more mobility through that left hip, okay? So I hope this exercise is good for you. Give it a go. Again, make sure you seek professional help if you feel any pain or any discomfort, or certainly before you start any physical activity program. And if you do like this exercise, post your comments down below about how you find it, what weight you've got up to, and how you're progressing with that movement. If there's any areas that you need to look at, make sure you take that time and you look at those areas through the movement, and you're going to get a lot stronger, you're going to get a lot more mobile, and it's certainly going to help you feel better while you're playing golf and swinging that golf club. Okay, so it's going to help generate a lot of power, a lot of mobility, and you're going to feel really good playing golf after doing this exercise. So again, 2 to 3 sets, 5 reps on each side. You're going to be certainly warm for your workout, and you're going to certainly start to feel a lot more mobile because of this exercise. That was Friday Fitness, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next week for another Friday Fitness. Peace out.